I'm ready when they are, when he is. Hello and welcome to another edition of Western Sports Weekly. I'm Brandon Dragon. A lot of stuff has been happening in the world of baseball lately with opening day just passing. Teams are getting into the full swing of baseball season. Western baseball this past Sunday took on the, can we restart? Oh, okay. Took on Oral Roberts, who has done pretty well in the past years in the Summit League. They played 2 games by resuming Saturday's postponed game and lost 5-4. However, in the second game, the Next won in a 1-0 shutout. There were a couple of firsts for Western in this series. Western's first series victory over the reigning champs, and the first time Western has played through snow this year. Pretty crazy to think that baseball is going on while there's still snow. Chicago Cubs were supposed to have their home opener yesterday afternoon, but it was postponed due to inclement weather. In other words, it snowed a lot in Chicago. A date for opening day will be announced soon. Also, Anthony Rizzo was placed on the disabled list with a back injury. And now we go to highlights of the NCAA Men's Championship basketball game. Moritz was at the top of the key. He did a great job that night, does a little move and lays it in for 2. Michigan 9 to Nova 6. DiVincenzo had a hot hand through the entire game and drains a deep 3 here. Fans going nuts, and again DiVincenzo is at the top of the key, shoots another deep 3 again and makes it to extend the lead to 12 points for Villanova. Villanova wins their DiVincenzo had a great night with over 30 points, and Villanova wins their national title for the second time in 3 years by beating Michigan 79-62. Not even close. Loyola would have done a lot better. DiVincenzo did a great job that night and took home the MVP championship of the game. Softball season is getting underway, and I got a chance to sit down with head coach Beth Galicko to discuss a couple goals she has for her team this season.
And discuss some things she wants her team to accomplish and the importance of teamwork throughout the season. Coach Galicko has one main thing this season, and that is for her team to focus. She wants the team to compete, and the skills they focus on, she believes, will help them win.
Focusing on just catching the ball correctly, throwing the ball, hitting the ball where we need to and stuff like that, keeping it simple, and the outcome will just take care of itself. So if we just keep focusing on the little things, the outcome will come and we should get a couple of good wins.
Teamwork is the way to win games throughout a season, and you can't always rely on 1 or 2 key players. And Coach Galicko explains who has stepped up in those instances.
And those standout players, sometimes it depends, like I said, from game to game. I mean, we've had a freshman come through in a lot of key situations. We've had a junior come through, and then we've had some senior leadership come through and do the same thing too. So I just like to see that it doesn't all come from just the senior leadership. It comes from all the way down from the freshmen and through.
Let's hope the softball team can work on these goals and have a great season. That's all the time we have for this edition of Western Sports Weekly. I'm Brandon Dragon. Thank you. Here you go, Zach.